ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of this podcast. My name is Yong.
My name is Kai.
And I'm Jason.
Alright, so before we move on to the main topic today, how 2021 has been treating you guys? Do you guys mind to share some with all of us?
I think it's about the same as like 2020, the year 2020. Like not much changes. Like for example, now we have to adapt online classes, and then we can't go to university to meet our friends, and then we can only contact them via social media and virtual calls, something like that. So once we have adapted this kind of norm, right? Like I would say it's pretty normal. Like even though the cases is increasing, we already like get used to it really, and then like start work from home and then study from home and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I adapt pretty well, I guess. What about you, Jason?
It's been almost a year, right, since we have been trying to adapt to this new norm.
Yeah, almost.
I mean, the only sad thing is like no Chinese New Year, no Chinese New celebration, so no gathering. Then even you see like shopping malls also, it's so quiet everywhere. Like there's totally no mood also for celebrations. So I feel that it's going to be a quiet year, at least until August. Like until August. Hopefully it can end earlier this until, right? But then we can go back to the normal, like not the new norm but the old norm. Where you can go back to campus, meet friends, those things, eat at restaurants. Line up for at restaurants also.
That's, to me, those things are like a luxury for me.
Yeah.
I mean, so I guess we just fingers crossed and hope for the best. Alright. So before we move on to the main topic, I would like to ask you guys a question. What phone are you guys currently using? So can you guys like tell us like the model of the phone and how much you pay for it? Starting with you guys.
The phone I'm currently using is Huawei Mate 20, and the reason why I'm using this phone is because like it has a very good sustainability in terms of phone battery, and also like it runs very smoothly and it's not very laggy. Like compared to my previous phone, right? For my previous phone, it doesn't have any super fast charging function. And also the battery drain very fast. So I think that it's better for me to upgrade my phone in terms of phone sustainability, and also like the process of a phone runs smoothly, something like that. Yeah.
How much did you pay for it? The time when you purchased it?
Actually, when I bought it, right? Yeah, having a promotion about the phone, and then when I bought it, it's around like 2,000, and the original price is about 2,400 to 2,600, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. So how about Jason? What phone are you using? Samsung?
Mid-range phone.
Yeah. How much did you pay for it?
1.5? Yeah.
So what phone were you using before you are using the M50?
Nova 3i. Let me show you. Wait. You see the crackness, the amount of crack. You see this peeling off. That's why I changed.
Yeah, I guess. So the main reason why I asked you guys this, like, what phone you guys are using, because I recently came across a passage or a story that a student just like us, he actually changed his iPhone 11 Pro Max, which cost like 6K last year, to iPhone 12 Pro Max, which is another 6K, for the sake of upgrading. Yeah. So to me, right, it really got me thinking, like, have they got the idea of upgrade wrong? Because it's a bit concerning to me, because they really got the idea of upgrade wrong. They just mindlessly upgrade for the sake of upgrading. The minor changes that has been done to the phone, like slightly different design, maybe slightly faster processing speed, which for most of the people is not visible at all, especially for student like us. So yeah, so I guess there are students out there who got the idea of upgrading wrong, which is a very severe issue, I guess, because currently we are experiencing a rather severe economic downturn. So without the right mindset, I think they might be got into something very serious where they are really out of money or they may be financially dangerous. So yeah, so for me, right, I'm using iPhone 7. iPhone 7 is a 4.5 year phone. Currently, it's still working pretty well, except that the battery dies pretty fast. But for me, it's still fine. It works well. And currently, I have no plan of upgrading it yet. Maybe until next year. So yeah, so actually, what do you guys think about the idea of upgrading? Is there any guidelines that you guys use when it comes to upgrading a phone? Like what things that you guys take into account when it comes to buying new stuff?
Okay, I mean regarding the person, he or she changing from 11 Pro Max to a 12 Pro Max, I think you also got to partially blame Apple for their enticing advertisement. Like looking at their website, like you scrolling through that website is also such an experience already. So I think people want to buy something, although that plus 10% faster efficiency speed or that plus 2 hours video playback, this actually like tempts people to even want to change, or like even the wireless charging, whatever kind of things that features, because this is really like what these companies have to like do to make you want to change your phone from an 11 to a 12, right? Yeah, so I mean, of course, like we as students, if we don't really need to change it, why change it, right? Because we just use it for like going through social media, web browsing, YouTube, talk to friends, FaceTime. I mean, unless like those people who actually use it to like edit videos, or like they do videography, photography, all those kind of things, then maybe you would need, but an 11 Pro Max or a 12 Pro Max is really still useless, I would say. It's basically the same thing. Triple camera, like maybe you can include like a LiDAR sensor, those kind of thing, like it's really pointless. But I mean, if you got the money, why not, right? Prevent people from losing their jobs.
In a way, it does help boost economy, but me, right, I think money should be spent elsewhere. Maybe you can donate it to some charitable groups. Wouldn't that spending be more meaningful? Right? You can go to help those who are really in need instead of helping those big conglomerates like Apple to make more profit, right? So yeah. So okay, what do you think of this whole upgrade mindset that some people have got it wrong?
I think right, we don't have the right to judge them because you might not know that some of them may paid a lot of effort just to afford this kind of expensive stuff, and then some of them just born rich. Like for example, they can easily afford this kind of stuff very and treat this kind of stuff is like 1 ringgit and something. Like for us, it's about 5,000, but in their point of view, it's like 1 ringgit or 2 ringgit. Yeah, they are just born rich. But if I were them, right, I would still save up this money and like for other greater use such as paying my own tuition fees and also paying for my professional papers. And then for me, right, what I care about the most about my phone feature is the sustainability of the battery life, and also as long as it runs smoothly, I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't care like the appearance of how it looks, as long as it functions very well, then I'm pretty satisfied with it. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I see. So yeah, so I guess you guys got the idea right. You guys really know when to spend, know when's the time to next upgrade based on some of the criteria that you guys have mentioned just now. There's one thing, right? Because currently yeah, as what Kai said just now, some people they are just rich because they are, there's no we have no choice to choose when we are going to go on to which family we are born, right? So is there anything that we can do to change our fate, like as a student? Maybe apart from saving up money, because to be honest, saving up money doesn't do much apart from saving a tiny bit each month. You guys have any idea to squeeze out any possible income during this MCO period?
I mean, the most common one you think of is having a side job, right? Or like a passive income, or what people say. But yeah, I mean, varies, because each, like, every everything there's a risk to it. So the greater the risk, the greater the profits, like that kind of mindset. So like, I mean, I know people who actually sell things online. Like they set up online shop and then sell camera equipment, those kind of things. I also know like people who do YouTube. And I think one misconception about YouTubers is that a lot of people have the mindset of like, oh, I do this for like half a year. Like, even half a year is considered long to many years, right? And I can start earning money. It's actually really not the case. Like, my friend who's a YouTuber, he's done it like since 2012, 2013. Only like he's earning sizable income, like real big income kind of thing. So, but this really takes time. So, if you say earning a side income during this pandemic, YouTube might be the way, or it might not be the way. It's either a hit or miss.
Yeah, true. I guess it is all down to the context.
Yeah, true.
And it is very important that it is a mindset that people have, like, YouTubers can earn money easily without any effort. I think it's pretty sad to see people having that kind of mindset, thinking that money can come in easily. So, Kai, do you have any friends doing this, having a sustainable side income?
For me personally, I've been working as an online math tutor during the CMCO and MCO period, and then I have earned quite some money from there, I would say. And also for my friends, right, I've seen them offering food services online and promoting them via social media, and some of them sell thrifty clothes on social media too. So I would say they actually earn quite a lot because their outfits are very very pretty and stuff like that. And then it able to enhance their appearance, I would say, for the outfits part. And then also like when they advertise the food, right, it's very very tempting and also attract a lot of customers to buy it. So I would say they earn quite a lot during this CMCO by offering food services and also sell thrifty clothes like that. Yeah, and some of them despite this pandemic situation, they still invest on stocks. They are pretty good at investing on stocks and also like earning passive income from network network advertising, I guess, something like that. Yeah, so I would say it depends lah. As long as you have the will, then there's a way lah. As long as there's a will, there's a way, I would say.
Yeah, I will add on regarding what I said just now, like because of fashion, like thrifty clothes or like have you heard of people like reselling sneakers? Like they buy they raffle, or like Nike sneakers like for Jordan for like about 700 and they resell it for like 1,200. That is also considered like a bit of income. Of course it's easy to do it out, right? Because it's based on luck, like they have their own ways to do it,
So I think personally I also have friends who is selling contact lens online, and from what I know, she's doing pretty well. And to be honest, sometimes I'm jealous of her for all the money that she has made. And it also inspires me to have the initiative to start one as well. Yeah. So I think, hey, why not invite those people that you guys have mentioned to the show so that we can educate our viewers, our followers about how to sell stuff online. Isn't that a good thing, right? I
That
guess
sounds great.
I guess many people out there also have initial thoughts of doing it, but just scared of failing. Many uncertainties that comes along. Even for myself, I'm also a conservative guy who thinks a lot and takes many things into considerations when it comes to making a big changes. So yeah, I guess this is the beneficial for myself. So yeah, so the reason why we are doing this is actually to promote our upcoming podcast series where we are going to feature a lot of students who is currently doing online business, and some of them are even we will consider them as entrepreneurs who is doing really well online. So yeah, but there's one thing. What is the name for this? We haven't thought
Name.
of
Name.
it. I think we need that, right? For us, no name, we will not be good.
Since it's about money, right? Like, since you know money, right? No money, no talk.
Hey, no money, no talk. What's the point? No money, no money, let's talk.
Money, okay? Then I can talk.
Yeah.
You guys have any idea? Okay. I think you have an idea. You are pretty good at it.
No money, let's talk. Yeah, that's my idea. I think it's better, but no money, let's talk.
True.
Because since now we are stuck with no money, except for time.
Yeah. Let's tutor.
Me and Jason, we are currently left with money. So I think the name is quite good, really relevant to us. So yeah, so no money, let's talk. It's the name for our series. So stay tuned for more. A lot of great things will be coming along the way. So yeah, see you in the next episode. I'm Lonely.
I'm Wen Kai.
I'm Jason.
How you can't hold me back. And even when the times are rough and all you wanna do is hide, don't let the darkest night dim your light. Oh, when you were born to shine, you were born to shine. There's been times when I thought about giving up, but I never did.